Now, this one push does a lot of damage, and I would not have let it happen. Um, Especially in ladder, sometimes you'll get over-leveled opponents, like, say, level 2 Lumberjack and level 8 Mega Minion, and that would have killed your tower. And other than that, it was a good game. I only watched that at 4x because I knew there wasn't really a lot that I had to say about that game. So, about this game, I think that you invest too heavily in your graveyards for not enough value. Um, it's not really. Graveyard isn't really effective if you don't have something at least as tanky as like a full ice golem in front of it, in front of the tower, tanking it. Here I was just spamming 1 and 3 on my keyboard. um, Now this at this point, you know, like kind of my counters. Now here's what's happened. I don't think you should have zapped. I'm pretty sure you got ice column back. I'm pretty sure you had fireball. I would have fireballed. And this fireball was no, there's the next one. That fireball was late. Now also, I know you didn't know the rage was going to be there, but I still wouldn't have placed the Inferno here. I still would have placed it like here. And that way it wouldn't have died so quickly to the archers. And you knew it was over. I know I BM'd. I'm on a ladder tilt, and I thought we were playing, or I thought I was playing ladder for whatever reason. I'm sorry about that. Um, Now that wasn't really your mistake. That was just, bad luck, I guess. I don't think you got 3 crowned. Yeah, you didn't get 3 crowned. I just wouldn't invest so heavily in graveyards. In the certain graveyards that you're playing. I don't think they're worth it most of the time. I don't think you had enough like value in front of the tower. Does that make sense? I have to go here shortly, so I'm going to be kind of rushing it. I'm not going to cast the ones you won that you posted in chat. Um, Obviously you must have done something right if you won. Now here I played Lava Hound, and you knew it was Lava Hound. Um, like I revealed the win condition really early, so and here I was like not decided about what I should do. This is good defense. I think it was good to play the Inferno. I disagree with your idea of counter pushing that you get later on. I don't think a Mega Minion and a Graveyard is a good enough investment. Most people would have done the same thing here, and that was way too much elixir. It leaves that minor sound as cancer. It leaves you open to the lava miner, which you didn't know I had. But it's sort of like giants with like musketeer behind them. It's kind of common, or maybe bowler. I don't know. It's like think back to the old giant poison days, and you would automatically assume that your opponent runs poison, right? Something like that. It's like something that you didn't see, but you knew it was there. That's kind of like that for Lava Hound decks. It's not like 100% certainty. I also, since you're playing like a beatdown, Bowler Graveyard would qualify as beatdown, but your deck has like many control-ish aspects to it. I would say you don't have to save your tower with this Ice Golem, and instead save for an Inferno and place it here or here. And that way it would clear out either the Lava Hound or whatever like a miner I support it with. Once you play those archers, is GG. I would have gone for the miner first. That's what I normally do. And this is good defensive play. I don't really disagree with anything you did here, except um, this graveyard. I don't think you had enough tanking value. But it was kind of a desperation move, so I probably would have done the same thing and like hoped for a lucky break or something. And here it was GG once I got the second tower. So um, this guy he's really skilled and he has like a weird deck. I don't really want to talk about it. I'll talk about it. Okay. So the biggest thing that I see, I don't play personally with the graveyard. I don't know, and I don't have it. But the biggest thing that I see you doing is like um, using it when you don't have enough support. Especially in this game, you threw like three almost solo lava or graveyards. Um, that Inferno got good value, but he's pushed it a lot of damage, and he had a lot of graveyard counters. So I would have gone for like a Mega Minion Bowler graveyard buildup. I don't know. I mean, he had Valkyrie, and you should have known about it. Now, knowing about what cards they have and what options they can or they have to play against your cards is something that you acquire over time. And here you said you were getting some lag, which is unfortunate. And I think we played one more game. Oh no. So yeah, I would say the biggest thing that um, is giving you issues, especially with graveyard, is overcommitting. And overcommitting can definitely cost you the game. I know when I play Siege, and I've committed 18 elixir to a crossbow, if you count all of it, or like maybe 8 elixir post plant, and I was counter like pushing per se with the crossbow, and I've definitely overcommitted. And then there's like almost a full health giant on my tower, and I'm out of elixir. Like that's something that you don't want to do, and you're kind of doing that with your graveyards. You're leaving yourself open to a counter push that could particularly or be like particularly weak, like to any kind of 4 elixir or more defense. But because you've invested like weird zaps and fireballs into your graveyards, you don't have enough elixir to defend them. I think that's what's giving you the biggest thing with graveyard or biggest issues with graveyard. I think when you played Giant Bowler Lightning, you played fine, except for that one push that I did. But I mean, it worked. You know, like I said, a lot of siege decks and a lot of decks have fireball, poison, or rocket nowadays. Like it used to just be poison, and before that it was like just zap. It wasn't necessary to have so many support spells. Now, like a multi-spell meta, I think it's not a good idea to leave yourself open to like getting your tower spell down. It's not necessarily a great idea. Um, yeah, that's really about it. I thought honestly you played fine most of the time. Like I didn't really see any kind of like blaring issues that are like holding you back or anything like that. Honestly, I thought I thought you played really well. I would have when you played Giant Bowler better than people do at my trophy level. Does that make any sense? I'm at 34 right now. I used to be at like 37. I've made it to 39. Um, you play Giant Bowler better than people at 34. So I think it's just a matter of grinding out your levels. If I calm down, where are you? Here you are. See like, so there's some things. I would get your Ice Golem up to level first, or your Zap, depending on if you have Stab Goblin issues. But I don't think you will because you have Mega Minion and Archers and Bowler. Um, if you didn't know, you can place a Bowler right behind your tower when a Goblin Barrel lands, and it'll kill all three of them at once. I know a lot of people that like place it diagonally or something so that it kills two of them at a time. It kills all three of them if you place it just literally right behind your tower. If your tower is like right here, and Goblin Barrel is the most commonly played. Like in this, the ring looks around it, right? So one spawns on each side, and if you just play your bowler behind the one in the back, it'll kill all three of them before they get the opportunity to do it. It's a little tricky to time, but not really that hard. Now I know that when I'm playing with Ice Golem, it's very handy that it kills skeletons more than you might think, especially since Skeleton Army is kind of declined in popularity, but not by a huge amount. Like if I just go back just a little bit, and it also kills graveyard skeletons. It's kind of handy in mitigating a little bit of the graveyard damage, but like see in level 4 Skeleton Army, I know these are some embarrassing grand challenges. I don't want to talk about them. That one had one elixir skeletons, like Skeleton Army right here, Skeleton Army right here. I also play a Skeleton Army. Level 11 arrows? I didn't know he had those. Skeleton Army, Skeleton Army. So they're still kind of popular, and I don't really see. I've seen one level 5 and one level 7 ever. Um, no. Maybe 3 level 5s. And the rest of them were all either on or under level with my Ice Golem. I would try to get your Ice Golem up to level, and maybe your Zap. Um, don't be that guy that over levels his Zap so that it kills minions. I mean, I guess if you need to, but if your bowler level is inhibiting you, I would like if it's starting to hold you back, I would lay off the bowler graveyard and go for like giant graveyard, or maybe golem graveyard, and um, fireball. I wouldn't worry about leveling. I mean, try to get it leveled, but I wouldn't worry about it that much. If you could get Mega Minion to 8, that's good because level 10 archers are pretty common, and it's actually very useful for them to for Mega Minion to one shot archers. I know that sometimes my archers have been one shot by their Mega Minion, and it kills them. It's kind of aggravating to deal with. That was really about it. So I hope you found this useful, and I mean, we can do some more stuff too. I'm not opposed to, like, I don't want to call it a session. I'm not opposed to like playing more friendly battles with you or anything like that. Um, and I'll give you my Facebook link if you want. You can add me. We can friendly battle. I can watch your battles. You can watch mine. Whatever. And I have you on Discord. So yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to see like how things go for you. I hope you continue to stay in Arena 9. It's really nice. Um, yeah, and have a good day.